Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Joe K. It is Thursday, November 5th in 2020, and I'm happy to be here and to guide you through a 60-minute urban flow class. It should be a nice hour to breathe, to move some of the energy. If you're joining us live, it's great to have you live. If you're practicing as a recorded class, and some of you have been coming in and doing our digital private experiences in the hot room, it is great as well. I hope you have a wonderful sweat. I hope you feel the energy move through your body. I hope you can feel the space that is created through this practice of yoga that works on us in so many different ways, but to kind of bring it all up to that higher level. You hear me talk a lot about the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. So 4 simple categories, a great way to kind of condense, or not even condense, but just bring it up to a kind of simple way of understanding what we're doing here while we're on our mat, and to allow it to be an all-inclusive experience. And so again, with so much that may be going on with you in your life, these times during a pandemic, and life persists as usual, and family and kids and responsibilities and jobs and everything that is out there, add on the changes that are taking place constantly. It's nice to have an hour and to connect and to go inwards. So welcome back. Let's start in child's pose. Turn to face the top of your mat. Set anything, like you see me set my monitor, meditation cushion, water, set it all off to the side, and then let's slide the hips back to the heels, and let your hands slide out forward. Feel your back, feel the middle part of your spine, and bring your forehead down onto the ground. And as you get your forehead down, we're going to start to walk the hands towards each other, keeping the arms straight. And then you should feel that through your upper back a little bit more if you get your thumbs to touch. And slide out a little bit more weight into the tips of your fingers. And let your upper back receive the stretch. And take 3 breaths as you're waking up in your body, in through your nose, out through your nose. And then you can take it one more step further. Bring your palms together in prayer. And let your elbows stay where they are, and bring your prayer hands onto the nape of your neck. The thumbs are on the back of your neck. And feel the stretch into the upper arms. Nice for your tricep muscles. And if you want a little bit more, keep your hips drawing back to your heels. And press the chest down in between the space from your elbows and to your knees. If your mid to upper back is really tight, you'll feel this for sure. Just make sure you're not feeling any kinks of compression in your neck. Think of like a kink in a hose. We don't want those kinks to take place in the body. We want the breath flowing through the body at all times. And take your arms back out in front. Turn your palms down. And add all of that together with your inhale. Rise up, come forward into a tabletop. Keep your belly in firm as you set your hands onto the mat, and then bring your knees all the way together so they touch. And swing your hips out to the right, left ear to your left shoulder. And then you can turn your gaze over your left shoulder and bump a breath into your outer right hip. And slowly bring it back to center. Gaze to your thumbs, hips over your knees. Take an inhale. And exhale, swing your hips out to the left. Still pulling the heart through, arms straight, right ear to the right shoulder. And then you can turn the gaze back behind the shoulder. And connect breath. Inhale slowly back to center, gaze between your thumbs. Separate your knees and so they're hip-width distance apart. Keep your belly firm, tuck your toes, lift your tail, exhale, come back into a downward facing dog. So as you're training, we've been talking about the outer hips, the inner thighs lifting up, and then the belly firming in. So rather than forcing, if I force the heels down, or try too hard to put the heels down, then my low back has to round. If I'm tight in the hips, if I'm tight in the hamstrings, right? If you build in a little forgiveness, let your heels only go down halfway, and then feel your outer hips draw back. Feel your inner thighs lift up, and then feel your belly firm, and that's going to create a totally different feeling in your downward facing dog. And connect to your breath in through your nose, out through your nose. And further that sensation behind your shoulders. And feel it twist out through the shoulder blades as you wrap your elbows in. Bring your big toes together. Lift your heels. Look forward. And walk your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, exhale through your nose. Big toes together. And let's drop the chin into the chest. Take the hands behind the head. And wrap the elbows around your ears. And you bring in the chin in a little bit closer. Press down to your feet. And feel the stretch in your back body. With your exhale, release your hands down to the ground. Inhale, lift halfway, pull your heart forward. Back flat, and exhale, forward fold. And stand up. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart, and your legs start to wake up. Inhale, circle the arms here, belly in. Cactus your arms, open your chest, then lift your chin, feel your feet. Inhale, arms up, gaze forward. Exhale, dive, forward fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Plant the hands, step back into a high plank. And so this is releasing the kinks. This is all a part of, we repeat this in sequence quite a bit. If it's tight, if you feel the kink in the hose, work the muscles, open the space around the joints, firm the belly in. On your exhale, bend your arms, lower all the way down onto your belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale, roll your heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, bring your chest back down. 2 more. Inhale, roll your heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower your chest back down. Last one. Inhale, heart up, baby cobra. Exhale, make your way back into a down dog. Toes tuck, press up, and exhale, lift your hips. Again, if we're not forcing the heels down, there's none of this I'm supposed to. It's more about the awareness and what we're drawing in through our breath into the inward experience. So outer hips back, feel that. Inner thighs up, feel that. And then firm your belly in. And then notice the change in the shape of your downward facing dog. And with all that intact, breathe in through the nose with your lips sealed. And big toes come back together. Elevate the heels, look forward. And it's lighter. Exhale, 2 steps to the top of the mat. Step, step. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands into your heart center. Inhale, arms up, belly in. Cactus the arms, open the chest, lift the chin. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hover. Plant, step back, chaturanga, bend your arms to 90 degrees, elbows to your ribs, tops of the feet. Inhale, up dog. Shoulders back, exhale, and draw your hips back, downward facing dog. Outer hips, inner thighs, firm the belly. Boom, boom, boom. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. As you build in that confidence and the awareness and through your body, and you give your mind that much more space. Big toes together, heels up. And then you start transitioning, walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Space, centered, focus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms up, look forward. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, light hop, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, listen to your body. And exhale, draw your hips back, downward facing dog. In through the nose, out through the nose. And sometimes you want to feel it without adding anything on, simply being in the moment, being with your breath. And applying some of that healing forgiveness into your body, allowing yourself and to observe the sensation, big toes together. And heels up, bend your knees, exhale, walker, hop. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach, come up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, reach. Cactus the arms, open the chest, and lift the chin. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, dive through your midline, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step or hop, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward dog, lengthen and lift. Exhale, come back, downward facing dog. Big toes together, heels up. And contain, hands ground, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, reach up. Cactus the arms, belly in, open the chest, lift the chin. Inhale, reach up, look forward. Exhale, bow through your midline. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, hop back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, draw back, downward facing dog. Nice. Breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Keep your left foot down, lift your right leg up. Find your right leg in space. As you open up the hip crease, ribs in, curl your right heel into your bum, hamstring curl. Feel the hamstring curl, bring your knee into your nose. Shoulders really don't move as you squeeze, belly in, waistband lifting up. And take a breath, slide your gaze forward. And exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, inner thighs. Connect to your low belly, tap your left knee down. And lift it back up. Do a little tap and lift. Tap and lift. If you need more support, hands behind the head, tap, lift, tap, and lift. Arms by your sides, chest forward, power lunge. And feel your posterior chain, your back, your outer hips. Moving deeper into the experience of your lunge. Great. Take your hands down, kick your right leg back and up like we started. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Take it up, inhale, rise. Dive, exhale through your midline. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, jump back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. One breath. Right foot stays, inhale, left leg up. Find it through the line, kick through the heel. Ribs in, curl your left heel into your bum, hamstring curl. Right leg is strong, solid, connected to the quad. And bring your knee into your nose. Shoulders don't even move. Waistband drawing in and up. Inhale, kick your left leg back. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, rise, arms up, upper inner thighs. Connected to your low belly. And feel the space in your hips. Tap your right knee down. And lift it back up. Tap the knee down. Lift it back up. Tap the knee down. Lift it up. More support. Hands behind the head. Tap, lift, and then tap and lift. Arms by your sides. Chest over your left knee. Feel your back body strong. Lunge through your pelvis. Feel the breath moving. That's the idea. Inward connects you to the expression. Outward, take your hands down. Kick it back. Three-legged dog where we started. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, step through, step forward, both feet to the top. Inhale, lift halfway, stretch your lower back. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, come on up, reach. Dive, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And 3 breaths in your dog, feet hip width. And we're not forcing the heels down. Find the outer hips, the inner thighs, and your belly in your down dog. Far less weight in your shoulders and your wrist. Keep your left foot where it is. Lift your right leg up. On the exhale, you go right knee behind your left knee, tap. Pull the back of your left knee into the front of your right knee. Feel that squeeze. Okay, now inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to knee, tap. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to knee, tap. Now lift your left heel, look forward. Bend your left leg, and you're going to hop all the way to the top. Curtsy squat, hands to your heart center, and then bum up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep the belly firm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper back strong. Stand up. Lift your right knee in front of you. And great job. Step your right foot down. Lift your left knee up. Figure 4. Left ankle to your right thigh. Inhale your arms up like chair pose. Bend your standing leg. Let your butt kick out. Flex your left ankle as you sit into your chair. Roll your heart up. Gaze on one spot. Fill your lungs. Draw through your ribs. Space at the base of the neck. You notice how we can identify space in drawing 2 parts of the body away, and similarly to drawing the body together, knitting with your breath. Inhale, stand up, lift your left knee in front. Keep your arms up, left foot down to the ground. Inhale your right knee up, hands onto your right shin. Interlace the fingers, turn your elbows in. Standing wind relieving. Okay, you've been doing this, investing in your standing leg, firm through your core, and lift up through your heart. Feel the breath in your chest, shoulders down so the neck is long. Okay, don't know why, you might be a little tense in your neck and your shoulders. Keep your right knee where it is, use your core, float your arms up. Step your right foot down, inhale, lift your gaze up. Exhale, swan dive, fold, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, hop back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. That's a feeling, you guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. Incredible. When you're on your mat and you feel something you've never felt before, so good. Outer hips back, inner thighs up, firm your belly in, work it. I know, trust me, in yoga, there's a lot of repetition, right? There's redundancy. Okay? That all works in your favor and to your mind. Stay with your breath. Right foot down, lift your left leg up. Find it in space. Keep your right leg strong and bring your left knee behind your right knee. Pull the back of your right knee to the front of your left knee. Feel that. Even weight into your hands. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to knee. Again, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to knee. Keep it there. Lift your right heel, look forward, and then exhale, hop to the top. Curtsy squat. Hands to your heart, belly in, up and down. 10. Pulse. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upper back. Inhale, rise. Lift your left knee in front. Stand up and step your left foot down. Transfer the weight into your left foot. Lift your right knee. Figure 4. Ankle to your left thigh. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, sit. Level your hips. Let your bum go back like chair pose. So again, understanding is in space and centeredness, which we receive by drawing ourselves out, stretching our bodies, flexibility, pulling ourselves away within ourselves, and at the same time, the breath connecting us back in. And so you're getting both. You're traveling the spectrum and you're changing the perspective, the messaging to the mind. Inhale, rise, lift your right knee up in front, and exhale, bring your right foot down. Transfer the weight, lift your left knee, interlace the fingers onto your shin. Standing wind relieving, pull your elbows in. You've been doing it this week. Investments, right leg, belly firm, upper back, lifting your heart. It's okay. Avoid over gripping in the outer hips. Turn on your midline. Right? You'll feel it. Use your core. Left knee stays. Float your arms up. Step your left foot down. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, press back, feel your body in your downward facing dog. If you've always been forcing and yet rounding your low spine, let those heels stay up. Outer hips, inner thighs up, belly firm. Left foot stays. Inhale, right leg up, point your toes. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Take your right hand, peace fingers, hook your right big toe. And so my arm is inside my right knee. Take the left hand forward, roll the outer edge of your left foot, and then float your right foot up. You can stay or play, kick your right foot up. Roll your bum under. Feel your glutes as you open your hips. Take a breath. Pivot, step, right foot back to the top. Back heel high, tap your hands to the mat. No weight, inhale, reach your arms up. And feel your lunge, upper inner thighs. On your exhale, eagle wrap, left leg over your right leg. And left arm under your right arm, Garudasana. Hug the inner thighs, loosening the outer hips. Squeeze the forearms, broadening across the back. And keep your eagle arms, stand up, lift your left knee in front, and then step down. You're familiar with the step switch. Lift your right knee. Keep your eagle arms, kick back, toppling tree, back flat, belly firm, up dog your heart. Kick through your right heel. We got it. Feel your standing leg. Slowly open the arms, half moon, left hand down, right arm up. We can hover that left hand in strength, or ground the left fingertips for more flexibility and breathe into your left hamstring. Float your right leg higher. And take a breath as you track that right wrist on top of the shoulder. Breathe for 3, 2, gaze and right hand down. Square your hips slowly. Bring your right foot down next to your left. Big toes together. Pop your heels up. Bend your legs. Sit double toe stand. Inner thighs squeeze, hands to your heart. That should take all the weight out of your low back because you're feeling your thighs. You're connected to your upper back. Use your hands. Sit down onto your bum and lift your feet up. Float your arms. Lift your heart. Excellent. Lower halfway down. Stay on your sacrum. Feel your belly turn in. Now lower to a hover. 1 inch off the mat with your heels. 1 inch off the mat with your shoulders. Belly coming in. Take an inhale. Keep your body straight. Exhale, lift up 3 inches. Only 3 inches. Feel it all contract. And then back down to a hover. 1 inch off the ground. Heels and shoulders. And lift up 3 inches. Feel it all come back in. Yes, there's your core. Lower down 1 inch off the ground. We got this. And come on back up 3 inches. Feel it squeeze. And then soften down. Right knee into your chest. Hands onto your shin. Elbows around your sides. Keep your lips sealed. Feel that rush. In the flow moving through your body. Switch your grip. Hands on the back of your right leg. Kick your right heel up as your left leg kicks out strong. So the left heel, best we can, keep it on the ground. And then slide the hands up to the back of your right calf. Head can be off the ground, all good. And then go again. Slide the hands up to the back of the ankle. Heck, we're right here. Take the hands onto the sole of the right foot. And now let gravity bring the shoulders and the head down, even if that right leg has to bend a little bit. Slide the chin in. Let the shoulders get heavy. Breathe into it. What are we tracking? November, 2 months. We got to do the splits. The last 2 months, I'm still not there. We set that vision at the beginning of the year, but we're working on it. Whole year, focus, dedication, practice. Bend your right leg, bring your hands back to your shin. Kick your left leg up, and then rocking chair up and down your spine. 3, 2, and then land on your bum on 1. Right foot stays, left leg strong. Reach your arms up. Lift your heart. Use your right foot. Bring your hands down. Lift your butt. Walk your hands forward. And then kick your left leg back through, standing splits. And as your hands go down, elbows in, shoulders out, right heel can lift. And then you can play jump switch. Okay, play, jump switch. Play, jump switch, and then stay, step back, flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, press back. Feel your body in downward facing dog. And we're not forcing in down dog, feeling the outer hips back, inner thighs up, belly in. A lot of the weight comes out of the shoulders, breath can flow in through the space of your mid into your upper spine without getting stuck. Keep your right foot down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, big step, left foot all the way through. Left hand peace fingers, hook your big toe from the inside. Got it? Right hand goes forward, outer edge of your right foot, and draw from the ground. So your left foot lifts up. You can stay there or roll the bum under, use your glutes. And kick your left heel out and up any amount. And gaze down, square step, left foot back to the top of the mat. Back heel high. Tap the mat with your fingertips. No weight in the arms. Inhale, reach up. Upper inner thighs. Low belly. We're going to go eagle pose. Right knee through. Wrap it over your left leg. And bring your right arm under. Hug your midline. And so you know now you're going to be with these eagle arms. And so get that wrap, tailbone down. And some days we sit a little deeper, listening to the breath. Some days we got to pull back up. Okay, listen to your body. That's how it goes. Deeper, listening to the breath. Okay, drawn back, mindful adjustment, listening to the body. Keep your eagle arms, lift your right knee in front. Step your right foot down. And to switch, draw your left knee up in front of you. Belly and kick your left leg back. Let's go. Toppling tree with your eagle arms. And hips relatively square, so you're in the center of your right thigh. Keep your heart on that line. Open your arms, half moon, floating your right hand. In that draw, in the strength, more flexibility, right hand down, and you'll feel your right side hamstring. Left wrist stacks over the shoulder. Breathe into it. And belly in, gaze and left hand down. As you square, bring your big toes together. Check it out. Lift your heels up. Double toe stand. Bend your legs, knees together. All the weight out of your low back, hands to your heart. You let that work for you. Building relationships. Honoring space, that which is drawing apart, but then also coming back in. Hands to the ground. Sit or float to your bum. Lift your feet and your arms up. Boat pose. One breath. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, lower halfway down. And draw your low belly in. You could do it. Breathe here. Now lower down to a hover 1 inch off the ground. Feel the difference. Take an inhale. Up 3 inches, everything draws to your midline. Nice. Lower down to a hover 1 inch. Take a breath. Exhale up 3 inches. Feel it pull in. That's intense, eh? And then lower down to a hover 1 inch. Take a breath. Exhale up 3 inches. And come down. Left knee into your chest. Hands onto your shin. Interlace your fingers. Draw your knee in. Elbows around your sides. Soften your belly. Keep your lips sealed. And so that you can relish in the containment of the breath. The epiphanies. Moments. And realized by the mind. So good. Switch the grip. Hands behind your left leg. Keep your right leg strong. Heel down. Kick your left heel up. It may go a little. It may go a lot. It is where you're at with your breath and practice. Your edge. If you're not practicing to your edge, you're just getting in your own way. Breathe more. Slide the hands up to your calf muscle. And your head can lift. Right foot stays down. Let's go up to the ankle. Okay, we're just right there anyways. Let's grab the sole of the left foot. And then let gravity bring the shoulders, and the head down. Slide the chin in so the shoulders can get heavy. You can take, remember the kinks. Take the kinks out of the neck. Breathe into it. As you exhale, bend your left leg, hands to your shin, bring it back in. Squeeze, float your right leg up straight and strong. Rocking chair up and down your spine. 3. Use the right leg. 2. Okay, this one, stay up on your bum, left foot flat. Kick through your right heel, reach your arms up. Pull your heart up best we can. Got it. Take your hands down. Use your left foot, lift your bum, crawl your hands forward. Right foot floats, and then kick it back through standing splits. Feel your hands, that deep dive, elbows in. Left heel up. You can jump and land on your left foot, or you can hop and jump switch. And then step back, high plank, knit the ribs in. Yeah, no kinks. Exhale, flow, chaturanga. Tops of the feet, great job. Upward facing dog. Good space, you guys. Exhale, downward facing dog. So the conversation is space and connection. You know, in yoga, I'll remind you, Hatha yoga is the yoga of the opposing forces. Gee, do we have enough scenarios and examples and to teach us how opposing forces can actually draw us to the center? And so in yoga, it's the body and the mind. The breath connects and unites. Big toes together. Lift your heels up. Bend your knees. Exhale, walk, hop, or float to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, stand up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Great sweat. Inhale, arms up. Bend your legs, sit back into chair. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's twist it out. Left elbow outside your right thigh. Hey, now if you got a good hook, you're like, ooh, elbow feels good on the outer thigh. Like your double toe stand, pop the heels, and then bring your hands down to the side edge of your mat. My left elbow is outside my right thigh. My right elbow is going to pull back into my right side body. As I bend the arms, I get on the shelf, and then I can start to straighten the legs towards the top of the mat. Any amount. 3, 2, bring the feet back. Come on forward, back to your Utkatasana chair. Set it up. Feel the breath. Reach out through your wrist. Inhale. Stand up. Reset. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Feel your feet ride that wave of breath across your chest. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend your legs, sit chair pose. Hands to your heart. Let's twist it out. Exhale, right elbow outside your left thigh. Not easy, and to talk when you twist. If you got the good hook, you can feel the depth in your twist. Look down, pop the heels, and take your hands down. So it's outer thighs too. It's outer hips got to be open. Okay, the right elbow is outside the left thigh. The left elbow draws back into your side. Bend your arms, get on the shelf. Lift the feet, straighten the legs over the top of the mat for 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet back. Land, Utkatasana chair. Butt low, arms up, finish it. Take a breath. And connect. Stand up, hands to your heart center. Ooh, good job. Feel the breath in your chest. Beautiful. Arms by your sides. Open the eyes. Up, look up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant step, float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Outer hips, inner thighs, belly draws in. 3 breaths in your down dog, please. Walk your hands back to your feet. Back of your mat, big toes, heel toe them together. Little space between the heels, drop the chin in. Take your arms out into a T. Take your hands up and then behind your back. Interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs. Squeeze the hands and then extend the arms straight. Draw the belly in, little bend to your knees. Squeeze the hands, inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, rise, come all the way up to stand. Slide your tailbone down and release your grip. Let your arms float by your sides. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, step onto your right foot, warrior 3. Float your back leg, reach your arms forward. And eventually your body is parallel to the floor. Bring your hands into your heart center. Take an inhale. And you can have a little bend to your right knee. Twist. Left elbow outside your right thigh. You can keep your left leg straight back. Pull your heart forward. As we inhale, reach back out, warrior 3. And then exhale, bring your left knee through, draw it all the way up in front of you, stand on your right leg. Let's switch. Bring your left foot down, curl your right heel in, reach down with your left hand. Grab for the inside of your right foot, knee to knee. Lift out of your low spine. So I'm reaching up with my right hand. Look, I'm touching the ceiling. And then kick down and back into your left hand. Keep reaching up as you pull your heart away from your hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rise. Right foot down, arms by your sides. Take the weight off your diaphragm. Bring your hands to your hips. Hey, you ready for a little flying pigeon? Left ankle to your right thigh. You've done it. Figure 4. Bend your standing leg. Hands down to the ground, even if they have to go forward, right? And then hands down, shin above the elbows, hook the left toes, prop it up, chaturanga arms. Hey, if you work that shin in, and then you can separate your right knee off your left shin, kick back for 3, 2, and step down. Come back into your figure 4. Hands to your heart center, pull your heart through. Stand up, lift your left knee, and step down. We're back in a tall spine. Breathe into your chest. Let those outer hips drain. And feel your shoulders drop. So you're not clenching and gripping in the strength. You're realizing that flow. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Float your right toes. And kick your right leg back, chest forward, eventually. And your body in one line, parallel to the ground. We're getting there. Hands to your heart. You can micro bend your left knee and twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. And keep your heart sliding forward and your right heel kicking back in space. Beautiful realization. It's not supposed to be easy, folks. Come back to center. Inhale your arms forward. Right? We're meant to fall out. Exhale, right knee through. Lift it up in front of you. Exhale your right foot down onto the ground. Switch. Curl your left heel into your bottom. And then reach back with your right hand. Grab the inside of your left foot. Knee to knee. Profile view. Draw your belly in. Touch the ceiling. Kick down. And then kick back. It's a powerful force. Inhale, rise. And bring your left foot down, arms by your sides. Hands to your hips. Take the weight off of your diaphragm. Inhale. Figure 4, right ankle to your left thigh. And take a breath. Bend your standing leg. And as you hinge, bring your hands forward. And then even forward on your mat, land. Right shin above your elbows. Elbows in. Hook those right toes around your left tricep. And then curl your left heel in. As you pull the shin into your arms, and you can work that separation, left knee off your right shin for 3, 2, 1. Left foot down, bring it back, figure 4 chair. Hands to your heart center, pull your heart forward, and rise up, stand up, lift your right knee, and then step down 2 feet on the ground. And drain those outer hips, find a steady spot with your gaze. And take 3 breaths, slow down the exhale. All right, everybody, so here's the deal. Find a wall with your mat. So we've been doing this jump back. All right, we can definitely play with the handstand and the jump switches. But in this case, put your mat up against the wall. I'm going to use the doors here. And then you set your hands about 10 inches away from the wall. Hands flat, elbows in. Okay, and you want to make sure you're testing the arm strength. So that little hop, see how the shoulders and the upper back feel. If you're like, okay, I got it, right? You've got the wall. Lift the standing heel, load the spring, and then lightly, or not so lightly, kick up onto the wall. Press the hands into the ground. Turn the elbows in. You're using the legs on the wall, connecting to your upper back, and breathing here. So we're on the wall. It doesn't take as much focus and balance, and you've got the wall. Make sure the arms are strong, connected to your upper back. One foot comes off the wall. Gaze down to your mat, and then softly flex your belly as you bring the foot down. Soft landing, come down onto your knees, please. Take your bum back to your heels. Bring your arms back by your shins, forehead down onto the mat. Let your shoulders turn in. Might feel nice. Turn the right side of your head onto the mat. Let yourself and soften even a little bit further into your hips, into your child's pose.
Switch, turn the left side of the head onto the mat. So I always say when the world spins madly, we go upside down. And so we're using the wall today. Please, please, please listen to your body. And turn your forehead back to the mat, hands to the ground in front. Rise up, tabletop, and curl your toes. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And feel your down dog. This could be enough. If you want to go one more time, since we're on the wall, step one foot halfway forward, lift the other leg. Hands down, elbows in, shoulders out, load the spring. Take your legs up onto the wall. Push the tailbone up, draw the belly in, wrap the elbows in, breathe in through your nose and out. Right, as one foot comes off the wall, we look down to the mat. Slowly breathe, flex the belly, and softly land. Come down onto your knees. Okay, this time sit up onto your heels. Hands onto your lap, head above your heart. Shoulders down. You're welcome to close your eyes. Sit nice and tall. Hopefully you feel some space and also connection in center in your chest. You need some more light filtering through your internal vision perhaps than your external vision. Shoulders down, give yourself a head roll. And go clockwise. And then bring it back and go counterclockwise. You bring your head back to center. Open the eyes and lean off onto your right hip. Swing your legs around in front of you. And take your left shin in front of your right shin. If you can stack the shins for double pigeon. And so you'll see if there's a big gap between your shins, this is medium gap. It's not a little gap, I'd say medium. But if there's a big gap like this, then just put your left shin in front of your right shin. A medium into little gap. You can stay, ground your seat, feel your belly. And then bring your hands around in front. Pull up through the back of your heart and then begin to hinge as you bring your chest forward and down, double pigeon. You can soften the eyes. And feel the breath expanded in this part of your experience. Of all the places we've gone, a little reflection in this practice alone. Honor the place at which you started. And honor every breath in the adventure that has brought you to this point. And keep your legs in this shape. Walk your hands back towards you. Set your hands beside your hips so the legs stay in the shape. The belly flexes, chest lifts, chin to your chest, weight into your hands, and then go ahead and press through your palms, okay, and work to lift. So if that right foot isn't lifting off the ground, cross the ankles, squeeze the ankles, and then lift the bottom half of the body off the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Set your bum down. Reach your arms up, hands to the front of the mat, and then roll over. Step back into your downward facing dog. And stretch it out. Feel your bum. Okay, so you could see different angle in through the back. A lot of times the elbows turning out, the shoulders wrapping into the neck. When you hear me say elbows in, press through your palms and feel the shoulder blades spread and the upper back is engaged. Take a breath on your exhale, right knee, right wrist, and then roll off onto your right hip. Swing your left leg around. And you stack your left shin on top of your right shin. Okay, for that matter now, that's actually your right, so we're switched. So your left knee to your left wrist, because I'm facing you. And so you're doing the opposite side than what you did before. Could feel different. Your left shin's on top or your left shin's in front. Work that set, settle down into your sit bones, and then bring your hands out in front. Bum stays heavy. Back of your heart lifts, and then begin to descend. The upper body, we're always feeling these levers of body to invoke sensations in other parts of the body. All this time, I've been practicing on this crack in the ground, yet this is the first time that I'm seeing it because my mat was always covering that crack in the ground. So, right, there's some awareness, there's some life, there's some basis for you don't always see everything that there is to see. Just like the energy can be very similar between that which separates the opposing force into that which connects. You're working, I'm working, we're all working and practicing with both of them in yoga. When we talk about center, we practice center. Balance, we observe balance. Oneness, and we take the practice through each of us and to expand our practice from physical, mental, emotional into that which goes with us into our lives, the yoga life. And crawl your hands back in towards you. Ooh. Right shin can stay on top, hands beside your hips. Plug the hands in, chest up, belly squeezes, chin to chest, and then lift your butt. See, so if that left foot's not lifting, cross at the ankles, squeeze the ankles, lift the entire lower body off the mat. Press through your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Land on your bum. So if that was challenging, you're like, my arms aren't long enough, get 2 yoga blocks, put them under your hands, and you'll find yourself with the breath and the bond of floating. Great job, everybody. Grab some water. And take a sip, and then once you're done with your water, we're going to turn around and to lie down onto your backs. As you come to lie down, feel your legs separate the heels even off the mat. Any adjustments, loosen the low back. Release the shoulders. And the arms come down by your sides. Palms face up. Then go from the upper body. Start with the top of the head, And start to work your way down. And then little by little, as you encounter all the muscles throughout the body, relax them and feel yourself settle further and further into your Shavasana this evening. I'm going to go with evening since we started this practice at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific. And you're going down from the head and the neck and the shoulders and the arms. And we're going down, down, and down to release every muscle. And let your breath go. I hope that you enjoyed the practice and your nice long Shavasana today. Feel relaxed. You feel that space and openness, right, where we can go two ends of the spectrum and to ultimately receive into your core, to your center. You take this light with you, palms together, thumbs to your forehead. Thank you all so much for your practice, the courage that it takes, and to come to your mat, especially virtually. So really great job, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful night. Namaste.